Excuse me, sir, but do you have my fat pickups? Thank you for my fat pickups. Oh, shit. What's going on? What is crack-a-lacking, all you movie-loving badasses and all you collectors out there? It's your boy, Phat Samurai Guy, hanging out with you badass motherfuckers. Hanging out with also, flip it forward, smack it up, flip it up, rub it down. I don't know. Lady Phat Blood.
Oh, my God.
Oh, shit. What is going on, all you guys? Who is here in the house? That's right. Thanks again for hanging out with us on a Saturday evening, or at least it's evening where we're at right now. Let's do the roll call. The roll call here. Who we got up in the heezy? Who we got? We got Jake Hall in the house. Heather Schrum. That's right. Lone Wolf Ronin. Oh shit. We got Jad in the house. Who else we got here? What other badasses we got showing up? Jeremy in the house. What's going on? He's saying respect the Phat Samurai Guy. Respect to Jeremy, son. That's right. That's right. I have not seen Carter yet, but people have been messaging me to review it for sure. Who else? We got Lady Danish in the house. Who else we got up in here? Emily Peterson. That's right. The legend is here. Yes. Who else we have here? Andrew in the house. Who else we got? Bob Odinson. There he is. There he is. Oh, shit. David in the house is on David. Oh, what? What? Radical Reggie in the house, baby. That's right. What's going on, brother?
Resident Evil series still sucks. Love you.
Oh, my goodness. Danielle in the house. What's going on? John, what's going on? He's Lady Fabulous hair looks dope as fuck. Oh, shit. I do like it, yeah. Ethan, what's going on, brother? Will, Nathan. That's right. That's right. Representing the Finkster there. Geeky Andre in the house. Oh, shit. Steve-O says he likes the hair. Also, Assassin King, what's going on? Kevin Lambert. Oh, shit. All the legends, all the Movie Dojo army is hanging out right now. That's right. We come to hang out, have fun, talk movies. And our haul today is solid. It's not a major, gigantic haul. This might be the shortest Phat Pickups video, or will it? We'll see. But we love hanging out with you guys and talking movies and letting you guys know our collection update here. And we do have a biggin at the end. We do have a biggin.
And it's not just
and Wait a minute. Wait. What were you? No. What were you about to say? Wait. What were you about? What were you about to say? You can't say it. You can't repeat it.
Not just my ass. Are you happy now? See, that's why I stopped myself.
Ow.
That's why I stopped myself.
Hey, I have no complaints, okay? Samurai Guy ain't got no complaints.
I tried to censor myself. That's your fault.
Kevin loves the bacon.
Oh.
That's right. I ain't got no complaints. But you are hilarious. All right. Let's see. OGP in the house. What's going on? Oh my goodness. Oh, well, thanks for spoiling it for us, OGP. We were gonna watch the fights right after the stream. Oh well, so much for that. Oh my goodness. See, this is what happens. You don't know what's going to happen live, baby. That's right. This is why you guys are here, to have fun and listen to us knuckleheads. What's going on, Egg Shen? He loves the hair. He loves the shirt. You guys rock. So first up, before we get into the movies, we got something a little different. Something that we haven't done, I think, in 5 billion Phat Pickups videos ago. We have some book recommendations. I know, right? Who are we? Books. What is happening? But yeah, you go first. It's just a few books, and then we'll get into the movies.
Well, you got this for me.
Yes.
It's a really
cute... hold on. Cheers. We got to keep tradition. Cheers to everybody hanging out and watching with us, having some fun. Booyakasha, boom. That's right. Tonight, We got that vodka going. All right.
So,
First book up. What do we got?
So this was a cute little ditty that you got me. It's
A cute little ditty.
the artwork of Hayao Miyazaki.
Yes.
And it's got stories and sketches and just all kinds of goodies and tidbits
Well, he is the master.
of all
That's right. All you
sorts.
anime fans out there, I'm sure you
So-
guys know who I'm horrible at names. Hayao Miyazaki. Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle. Your favorite? Which one's your favorite? One of your favorites?
Kiki's Delivery
Kiki's Delivery Service. You know, Princess Mononoke. A lot of classics there. Is it? It's all good, OGP. It's all right. It's all right, man. That's all right. But yeah, you only got like a little bit into that book.
Yeah, I got a bit in.
But you recommend it to
well, yeah,
fans.
Well, yeah, it's like I said, it's got a lot of sketches and just stories and background stuff and all that good stuff.
All right, now this one, my man, that's right, Knuckle Dust director himself from the UK, son, my mate. That's right, James. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What did I do?
Are you doing something?
What did
Is she
I
doing
do?
something?
I
Is
did
she making
nothing.
faces at me?
I
My boy James Kermack. All right. He recommended this. He was like, mate, this is like back when this is gonna feel like you're walking in a whole bunch of video stores back in the day, VHS. So I was like, this looks like a lot of fun. So let me go ahead and buy this. So check this out, guys. Now, this book here, it's more UK overseas based movie VHS covers. All right. So this is a collection of classic VHS sleeves. Okay. And you're definitely going to feel I can speak in English.
I put a lot of vodka in
Is
there.
that what's going on?
A lot.
You're definitely going to feel like you're
a lot.
Oh, shit. Well, we're going to get fucked up by the end of the stream here, which is why you came here, right? For slurred words already. But yeah, you're going to feel like you're walking into an old school Hollywood video and Blockbuster and all that stuff. But check this out, guys. VHS cover art. Beautiful book. Highly recommend this, guys, if you're a fan of the old school classic VHS covers. And this is from Thomas Hodge, the Dude Designs. That's right. He helped put this together, and he's an incredible artist himself. But the cool thing is even though this is mostly like UK-based covers, some of the titles are different. There's a lot of bootleg ripoffs in here too, which is hilarious. A lot of movies in here I never even heard of. But you got the classic stuff in here too. From all genres are in here. Action, horror, sci-fi, all that good stuff. And excuse me. Again, it's hilarious because just like I never even heard of this. I'm going to show you one of them right now. But hold on one second. Let me get this open. The cool thing is, even though this is more UK based, overseas based, the cool thing is at the very bottom, it has the other name titles of what it's called, like here in America and stuff like that. So that way you know what it is. Because a lot of us movie lovers, we know what that movie is. It just has a different title. But it's cool because there's a lot of them I don't know. But it's at the very bottom of the page, they let you know the other titles that the film has. But check this out. But yeah, look at this. Beautiful artwork. Great layout here. Yeah. Tons of like the full sleeves of all these VHS movies are in here. And this one right here cracks me up. That's why I had it marked. Breaking Loose. The guy up here is hanging loose, brother, right? And it says, "Life's a beach, then you die." I think it's time to find this. Knowing our luck, we're going to find this on Tubi. But look at this. Right across here, we got Challenge of the Ninja. Challenge of the Ninja here. Just tons of, only one man would dare challenge the ninja, excuse me. But I'm telling you, there is just tons of stuff in here. Tons and tons of stuff. I mean, look at these covers. This is like what I'm talking about, man. Like this is just great. Yeah, there's tons of stuff. And not only is it like really cool, awesome artwork that sometimes is better than the actual movie, right? But some of it is hilarious in here because there's rip-offs. So look at this. We have the Enforcer 2 Electric Boogaloo, right? The Man is Back. The real title is The Death Collector. Okay. All right. Or Family Enforcer is another title of the movie.
What?
But what is this movie? What is the poster of this VHS cover remind you of? What does that look like, guys? What does that look like? Yeah. His last name is Colbretti. Yeah, but tons of stuff in here. This is a lot of fun. So check this out, guys. Check it out online. See if you're interested in something like that. But yeah, I'm having fun discovering movies I never heard of, and enjoying some legitimate artwork. There's good artwork in here too, like classic '80s artwork. But the ripoffs all day, man, all day. Oh, we have one more. I went out of order. I'm stupid. All right, last one. There you go. You guys got a Cobra. There you go. Last book recommendation, and then we will keep it rocking and rolling here, guys. Okay, so all you Stephen King-esque fans, that's right, all you Stephen King-esque fans out there, horror novelist enthusiasts, that's right, all you fans out there.
You almost got that out.
I almost got it out?
Close.
I'm telling you, the vodka is kicking in. It's kicked in already. Jesus, am I become a lightweight? What's happening? But I got a big recommendation for you guys. That's right. Here we go. This is from our boy. That's right, from Brick Wall Pictures. That's right. You've seen him here on the channel a couple of times. He's very, very extremely knowledgeable for someone so young, which Samurai Guy can appreciate. But you got our boy Sam Kench here. That's right. Very awesome dude. South of the Mason-Dixon. That's right. Sam Kench. This is his sophomore follow-up book right here. That's right. South of the Mason-Dixon, baby. That's right. There's I'm not going to spoil it. All right. I'm going to leave a link in the description box below so that way you guys can follow up on it and do some research to see if this is something that interests you. But Samurai Guy really recommends this because it doesn't just if there's many themes that this book basically kind of talks about. But one of the themes, it doesn't just focus on just the horror, the real life horror of bigotry, but it pushes horror beyond that and cranks that up to 11. Okay. Okay. This is my face when I was reading this book, third act to the finale. This was my face. My face. I was reading this like, I was like, holy shit. But in a good shocked way. I dare Hollywood to try to remake this or make this into a film or a series. I dare you, Hollywood. I dare you, and still have the balls to have the kind of ending that this has. Okay, so this book was sent out before it was published. It was sent out for some early readers to get a chance to check it out. There's a lot of positive feedback from these readers, a lot of quotes and stuff like that. But my favorite quote is this one right here. The finale made my jaw drop. The best horror novel I've read in years. It pulls no punches. That's right. That's on the front cover of this book. Who is this guy? Who said this? I don't know. What? Phat Samurai Guy? What? My name's on the front cover of a horror novel? What is going on here? Is this real life? That's right. Yeah. So Sam sent this to me. He wanted my honest opinion, and I had to let him know. I was blown away by the book. So yeah, your boy's on the cover of a book. So yeah, support Sam. I'm not sponsored. I'm not getting paid. I just like sharing the love. But yeah, you guys will get a trip on your boy on the front cover there. So it was very nice for to be a part of the publication process. Yes, but check it out. If you're a horror fan, you like extreme shit, definitely check it out. It's also available paperback as well as Kindle, and there is an audiobook version coming very soon. So big shout out to Sam. And so y'all know what you need to do. Y'all know what you need to do.
Get the book! Get the book! Get the book!
There you go. Yes, I'm pretty sure I'm the only guy to make excellent use of a clip from Armageddon. That's right. All right, let's get into the movies now.
Oh, is it my turn?
Mhm.
Oh.
We can go back to fourth fucking,
Oh.
and I'll just take over.
Oh, okay. Is it time for a steak?
It's time for a steak. Randall, if I come back here, I'm going to cut me a steak. One of the greatest action movies of all time.
This movie is fun.
Yes.
And if you don't like it, we can't be friends.
Hard target in 4K, son. That's right. I had to buy it in 4K.
Did you watch it in 4K yet?
We have not watched it yet,
You
but
haven't?
the reviews for the picture quality are really good.
Oh.
But let's see, is there special features on here? This should be the uncut. Oh, check it out, guys. 4K restoration, and I heard good things about the picture. Unrated international cut. That's right. So you're gonna get that extra John Woo. It's not gonna be like the theatrical version where it's just sidekick and then ba-ba. It's gonna be sidekick, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, roundhouse kick. Yeah, fuck yeah. So over the top, outlandish, beautiful, just screams the 90s, badass. I miss this era of action films. So you guys got to get this in 4K. If you don't have it, you definitely got to get that. All right, so this was sent to me. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Go ahead and do another one.
Oh. Okay. So we just recently watched this. This was kind of this was an interesting movie because I mean I don't want to spoil it, but something happens towards the beginning of the movie ish.
Yeah.
Where it kind of like you're taking everything in stride, and then something happens in the first act of the movie and it makes you snap into attention like, oh my god, we're not fucking around.
Yes.
In this movie, and it's a Southern Comfort. And this was a Walter Hill film.
I'll be your Blu-ray model guy. While you talk, go ahead.
And you got quite the cast in here.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna read the cast. You got a Carradine. You got Keith Carradine, Powers Booth, Fred Ward, and
R.I.P.
Yeah, and it doesn't say it on here, but you've got Peter Coyote in here. Peter Coyote is, somebody that I remember from the 80s a lot.
And Carradine, John.
Oh,
not David Carradine.
I said Keith Carradine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I said John.
Keith Carradine.
What is in this?
I don't know.
What's happening?
Okay. But yeah, this was I mean, not to say that what goes down isn't deserved to some.
Yeah.
But
because they kind of fucked up first.
It's quite a watch. It's gritty. It's one of those gritty, it's a Walter Hill movie. So
Yes.
It's one of those. But yeah, if you've never seen it, I recommend giving it a watch. It's kind of like, what was it? Deliverance, but not Deliverance, but you kind of get that feeling just because it's just in the South, and
it's Deliverance meets Dog Soldiers with no werewolves.
Right. People fucking around in a place they got no business fucking around in. Right. So I mean,
Southern Comfort, very underrated Walter Hill film. There's going to be a lot of Walter Hill movies here because Samurai Guy is going to be working on a best of Walter Hill movie list just for fun, just for you guys. So I've been trying to catch up on my Walter Hill filmography because he's an extremely underrated director, in my opinion. All right.
Somebody's asking what is the greatest, I think he means war movie of all time for you. For him, it's Hacksaw Ridge. I just showed this guy Hacksaw Ridge. He finally got to see it because I saw it first during a 2020 hiatus,
Yeah.
and finally got to
Yo,
sit down and watch it with
Hacksaw
you.
Ridge is legit. Hacksaw Ridge is legit, man. Like, it is great. I really enjoyed that. It's like one of the greatest. Sorry, spoilers. Fuck it. It's one of the greatest scenes ever. A guy gets blown in half. The other soldier grabs the top half of the body and uses it as a human shield while firing back. But no, the best scene ever was when he was dragging was it
Vaughn.
when he was dragging
Yeah.
Vaughn because Vaughn's legs were fucked up.
Yeah.
And he's pulling Vaughn, and Vaughn's being pulled, but while aiming and shooting at the soldiers running after him. I was like, this is one of the greatest scenes in war movie history. I loved it. But I was late to the game at Hacksaw Ridge. I really enjoyed it.
But it's hard for what's like the greatest war film. That's a tough call because when they're
Man, there's a lot.
when they're great,
Yeah,
they're hard to. It's really hard to kind of like.
Because Full Metal Jacket, I love. Platoon, I love.
You got your Saving Private Ryan.
Fuck.
You know,
it might it by default as of right now, it might be Saving Private Ryan.
Mm.
It might be. That may change.
Yeah,
that may change.
Yeah.
What about you?
It's two.
There's a lot. There's a lot of good ones out there. So.
Yeah.
All right. So shout out to my boy Jason. Now I did a trailer reaction to this, and it looked goofy. It looked like Velocipaster hilariosity, and I was really hoping this was going to be a fun flick. He went out and bought it. I haven't got a chance to see it yet or review it, but my boy Jason went out and bought it, and he hated it. He's like, this is fucking terrible. I barely could get through it. So he asked me, he's like, hey, save your money, Samurai Guy. Don't buy it. I'll send it to you. So I gave him my address, and he sent me Ninja Badass. I have not seen it yet. I have a feeling I should probably watch this with you to see if it's good, bad, or bad. We'll have to make up our mind. But yeah, the trailer looked insane. It looked really insane and over the top. And I like movies like that. But, we'll have to see if I like it more than Jason. But thank you, Jason. Thank you for sending this to the Samurai Guy. I appreciate that.
You probably you might as well just keep going.
All right. So a couple of these over here you've probably seen already on different videos. I did a martial arts movie pickup. So we have the Basher box. This one's a lot of fun. This is from MDV Visual, VCI Entertainment. And you have the Awakened Punch and the Prodigal Boxer in here. Prodigal Boxer is the better of the two. Classic old school martial arts. Highly recommend that. Get 2 for 1 price here. And we have some Bruceploitation goodness here.
Oh boy. I see a jumpsuit.
Dynamo
I see a tracksuit
with
there.
Bruce Lee. Dynamo with Bruce Lee. Very odd character for Ku Fang, Shaw Brothers' favorite veteran to play in this. He just kind of ditched the dude. He was like his master. Entertaining fight scenes for sure, but story obviously is kind of lacking. But if you're fans of this is probably the best this movie's looked. There's a 2K restoration of it if you're down for some good old-fashioned Bruceploitation. And not too long ago, on the Horror Pack video, if you guys missed that, we have Bad Samaritan, which me and you need to watch. We've been curious about checking this out because we like David Tennant, and I have a feeling we're going to be rooting for David Tennant in this movie to kill everybody. But we have that. This other one here looks like an indie film called Dead by Midnight. Very retro, old school cover there. These were all featured in the Horror Pack, and we have on the back autographs from the filmmakers there. So hopefully that's some good old fashioned indie fun. And this is a pretty good 3-pack for the Horror Pack. We have I Know What You Did Last Summer. There we go. Queens of Scream. I Know What You Did Last Summer, Vacancy, and When a Stranger Calls. So 3 for 1.
My goodness.
But the best from that month's Horror Pack was this. And she hasn't seen it yet. The motherfucking Sadness, son. Yes, extreme horror out there that makes people very uncomfortable can still exist today. Go figure. I thought this was banned. I thought everyone gets offended about everything now. How does this exist?
Well, it's not here. It's not made here.
Well, anyway, as crazy as this movie is, you know, Samurai Guy, my tolerance for crazy shit is very high. I actually wanted to be more crazy than this, but a fun watch. This is a fun, crazy, insane, holy shit, what the fuck watch for sure. So if you're into extreme horror fans, this is right up your alley. If you're not into extreme horror, then don't bother. You're probably not going to like it. But if you're curious, I did interview the director, Rob Jabaz, here on the channel. If you guys want to check out that interview, go ahead and check it out. We had a good time talking about the film. All right, you want to do the next one? Yeah, son, B movie. Oh, we did. Go to Lindsay Washburn's channel. We did a whole review on Hard Target. Her editing for that video was fucking great. And fuck you, YouTube, for giving her copyright out of the yin yang. But still, check out that video; it's great. But we also did a video here, me and her, where we reviewed. We had a segment called "Villains Turn Heroes." That's right, because you know who Martin Cove is. That's right, Kreese, son, Cobra Kai. Well, he took a hand at playing an action hero lead in the film
Steel Justice. Okay, so all right. Classic B movie schlock.
Oh yeah.
Where we got
look at that cover.
We got a little what did you say? We had a little bit of Die Hard 2 in here by the end.
We kind of had a Die Hard ending.
Right.
With the wife.
Right.
There's definitely Rambo in here.
Right.
Definitely Lethal Weapon in here.
Right. We had like a whole hodgepodge of we're gonna just rip off like anything that was popular in the last like 4 years. And it kind of works.
Yeah.
Some of the things
it's not Strike Commando level of entertainment.
There were some things where I was like, bruh, you could have taken this out and restructured the beginning and you would have had such a more coherent film, because some things happened that just didn't make sense. And you had to just kind of piece it together on your own. But they did it just because, Vietnam, Rambo, 80s, we have to do it because Rambo did it.
Yeah.
Literally, that's the only reason they did it. But I thought the movie was adorable.
Yeah, it's fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah,
so
it's cheesy B movie goodness. This is the kind of B movie schlock. If you're looking for B movie schlock, this is perfect because this has the right amount of entertainment, a little bit of shock value with that music video montage sequence that came out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere. We were like, "What the fuck?" Yeah. Check out my review with Lindsay on this. We show scenes, but that was like the old full screen VHS chopped up. This is remastered by Kino Lorber. Kino Lorber is on fire. Kino Lorber is releasing Chuck Norris movies now, like The Octagon, that classic, and stuff like that. But the cool thing is, there's actual audio commentary with Kreese himself. Martin Cove is on here with the director. That's right, and a lot of good stuff on here. So if cheesy B movie schlock fun, not cheesy B movie painful piece of shit schlock,
which we
schlock.
We have one of those in the pile back there somewhere.
Yeah, but we're not going to show you guys because we're ashamed we own it.
Well,
this delivers. Thumbs up for Samurai Guy for Steel.
Movies and Train Studios. We actually, when it came out, we did a short review on VFW. If I'm not mistaken, we loved VFW.
VFW is good.
We have it on 4K, and I rewatched it in 4K a couple months ago. Loved it.
How was the picture?
It was.
Was it better than what we watched?
Well, remember they deliberately made it look grindhousey.
Right.
But so it looks for 4K, for what the look they were going for. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
it's fine. Yeah.
There you go. All right. Finkster says Steel Justice sounds promising. I just watched Excessive Force recently. Oh well, it's time to perfectly segue, baby, because Samurai Guy is a professional like that.
Did someone just do your job?
He set it up for me to segue straight to the next movie. That's right. Excessive Force, another great one that I reviewed here on the channel. I forgot to put this up here. Sorry, guys. But yeah, here we go. and she bought me this. It was butt cheap. It was like $5.
Sometimes
It's weird because this same
we-
Blu-ray, you go to Amazon, it's like $25.
we have a store in Southern California called Winco, and you go there and it's a 24-hour store, and they have one of those bargain Blu-ray bins.
Yeah,
and
small little,
and it's DVD, Blu-ray, and it's
all-
a hodgepodge of, you never know
Yeah.
what you're gonna get. And so every time I go in there, which is rare, I will just stroll over there to see what they've got, and you will get lucky and you will find like a $4.99, $5.99 Blu-ray of something, and you're just like, what the hell is this? And either you'll get lucky
right?
like out here, or you'll find a blind buy. It's like, what is this? I'll just buy it because it's $5.
Yeah.
$5 Blu-ray.
And I heard this actually was good. One of his better films in his filmography. But we have, that's right, Terry Silver himself. That's right. I got to play it now. Hold on, let me get to it. The legend himself. That's right, baby. That's right. Thomas Ian Griffin's Behind Enemy Lines. I heard this is another very good one in his repertoire. That's right. So, hey, $4.99 compared to Amazon's $25. It's not too shabby. But yeah, I saw the trailer to this. Looks like it's going to be kick-ass. Looks like it's going to be pretty a lot of fun. So yeah, Behind Enemy Lines. That's right. Not with Owen Wilson. Even though we were actually okay with that one. We didn't mind that one so much. Is it me still?
Well, I've only got look what I've got over here. I got nothing over here.
All right. It's Tokusatsu time. Tokusatsu.
J Skull, we do not have, if you're referring to the Apple series, we do not have Apple TV. We're not going to be paying for another streaming service. So, no. If you're talking about the MonsterVerse stuff, no. That's a negative.
All right. So it's bootleg time because there's no official release of this. I haven't even found this on DVD. You might be able to find it streaming, but I found someone who's awesome. I'm not going to mention it, but I got a bootleg. But the picture's actually solid. It's actually not bad. Of the Guyver 2. That's right. For all you superhero tokusatsu fans, that's right. In terms of production value, it's extremely low compared to the first Guyver with Mark Hamill. But this has the R-rated violence in this. It says R-rated violence. That's right. And it's very enjoyable. I enjoy it, but it's there's no official release of this anywhere. None. So Samurai Guy had to find ways to pick up the Guyver 2. And for all you Scott Atkin fans, that's right, that first scene, the iconic kick he did against Michael Jai White in Undisputed 2, well, guess what? It happened in this film. So anytime you guys hear about someone doing the Guyver kick, happened in this movie. The more you know. Oh, do we have Super Chat? I didn't see that. Where is that at?
Adam Evans is...
Where's Super Chat at?
I think he's offering to use his Apple TV when the Godzilla series comes out. Adam.
No, don't.
Adam, it's okay.
Okay, I must be missing stuff here.
It's okay. Well, I mean,
I don't see it.
It's
I don't see it.
It's not.
Oh, I thought we had a Super Chat.
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anyone.
No. Thank you. That's okay. We don't want you to,
That's all right, guys.
We don't,
Yeah.
Yo ho. We don't,
Yes,
we don't.
let's keep it tokusatsu and going here. All right, so Samurai Guy loves him Ultraman, and I heard good shit about this. Still, I've been so busy lately, guys. I'm so fucking busy. All right, but I have not watched this yet. But this is the newest release from Mill Creek, Ultraman Mebius, the series. Look at that, nice, big, and thick, like how people like it. Woo! All right, let's keep it going. But yeah, this has like
Sumo, you got here just in time.
Just in time, Sumo. But yeah, it looks like we have the Ultraman Mebius series here. A lot of movies. There's tons of shit on here on the back. A lot of specials.
Which are they just like reworked episodes?
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Yeah, they do that sometimes.
But yeah, always first class when it comes to Ultraman. Mill Creek has done a fantastic job. So yeah, I'm down for some more Ultraman kaiju beaten down shit. All right, now these next two, I think we talked about these in the last pickup. So fuck it, they're here anyway. But it's okay. We have Hokkaido, which I saw the trailer for this, and this looked like a badass superhero tokusatsu film. I'm talking guns, bullets, motorcycle chases. Like this looked really, really entertaining. But the guy who directed this, who's known to give us this kind of action, did this, which I heard this was even better, called Zerium. I think that's Zayram. I'm fucking it all up today. 30th anniversary. I heard the action is even better in this. But I think we talked about that in the last pickups. But this is new here. Is the sequel, which I heard is even better. Zerium 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yeah. Cool fights, all kinds of action, superhero goodness. Got to represent. All right. You can do your next one, and then I'll keep going.
Okay.
Like I said, it might be a short fat pickups today.
So you just bestowed this on me. You just shared this with me.
Yes, she's brand new to this. I did warn her. I had to warn her that back in this time, back in this era.
I knew it was a thing. I was just kind of disappointed that in '85 they were still doing it.
Yeah.
Like in the 30s and the 40s and all through the 60s, like in the 60s,
Yes,
you even saw.
I understand.
You saw it, but in '85, in goddamn 1985. Gross.
It was a different time then.
It was gross.
Go ahead.
And the character wasn't even like endearing, but then they tried to play him off as endearing. But what was really interesting was the rabbit hole we went into after Remo Williams, the adventure begins and quickly ends after the credits roll because there was no sequel to this film.
Yeah.
They tried to make a pilot to a TV show.
I had no idea. Did you guys know this?
And Roddy McDowell played the fake Asian.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my freaking Lord.
No idea this happened.
The guy who played Shao Kahn and Raiden from the Mortal Kombat TV show played Remo Williams. It was a clusterfuck of, oh my God, what are we walking into?
You can find it on YouTube.
Played the same music, the same themes from the show. From the movie. Oh, it was bizarre. But yeah, I mean, I get why it's a cult classic.
Yeah,
it's
fun. It's fun. I enjoy it.
It's cute.
R.I.P. Fred Ward.
Fred Ward is always adorable. I love Fred Ward.
You know what she called Fred Ward? She called Fred Ward the John Bernthal of the 80s. If you stop and think about it, that's kind of hilarious. And didn't you call Powers Booth the what was his name? What's the actor's name? He plays Negan.
Negan, yeah.
He plays Negan on Walking Dead. She called Powers Booth the 80s version of that actor.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun. I enjoy it. I think it deserved, despite the awkward, what we just mentioned, that's a little awkward. The character, actually love the character, is hilarious. He's an asshole. Just imagine Mr. Miyagi training with, Daniel in the kitchen, and all of a sudden Mr. Miyagi pulls out a pistol and tries to shoot him in the head. It's fucking great in here. It's a different take on it. It's just, casting it, it's just the casting part is controversial, but I still enjoy it. I still enjoy Remo Williams. Got to represent.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, all right. I'm going to keep going here.
Yeah, I'm like.
So, again, had an honor being on a panel at Comic-Con. It was a blast. Co-hosting the Kung Fu Extravaganza. So, of course, while I was there, I got the exclusive Hi-Ya limited edition Blu-ray release of Baby Assassins, which we premiered the trailer there, and we premiered the trailer there, and the audience got a kick out of it. They were laughing and had fun. I still haven't watched it yet, obviously. Hopefully, I can do a review on it. But it looked like a fun little action comedy. So, but look, some of the action looked kind of legit. So, Baby Assassins. All right, let's keep it going with the Walt. Let me see here. The Walter Hill. I can't talk today.
Hill.
I can't talk today. The Walter
Hill
section now, because I'm trying to catch up so I can do that video for you guys. I didn't know this movie existed, and I'm an 80s kid. I scared her because I freaked her out. I freaked her out. I said, "Hey, do you want to watch Crossroads on Blu-ray?" And she looked at me like, "What?
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Yeah, what? Get the fuck, Britney Spears? What the fuck?" Right? But no, I didn't know anything about this. Did you? Let me know in chat, guys, if you guys heard of Walter Hill's coming of age blue and kind of homage to blues music, Crossroads. Have you guys even heard of this? I've never heard of this. And speaking of Ralph Macchio, he's the star in this. And yeah, it's kind of like an homage to blues. It's all about the blues music. And I think there's like a guitar off at the end. There's like a finale in a way. It's funny because some people, this actually got good reviews from critics, but of course it bombs because Walter Hill's like John Carpenter. He does great work, but they always bomb. A lot of people were saying that this is like the Karate Kid all over again, but with just blues. It's just instead of karate, it's blues. Because he meets someone that shows him the ways, and then he has a face off at the end. And I'm like, God damn it! I'm trying to appreciate the movie for what it is. But I heard good things about Crossroads. Let me know if you guys have heard of this. But I enjoy this little VHS slipcover action we got here. And this is from Mill Creek. Oh, no, Echo Bridge. No, Mill Creek. From Mill Creek. So hopefully it's good and not extremely painful. Oh, Steve-O likes the movie. He says it's a good movie. All right. Kevin, thanks for the super chat, brother. I just ordered Once Upon a Time in China trilogy. All right. Any more Jet Li films you recommend on DVD, Blu-ray? By the way, pass me your vodka. Oh, man. There's so many, man. You got to get Fist of Legend. Unfortunately, only the Dragon Dynasty version is available, and that's the only one I have. But, I mean, it's better than nothing. If you can find it for cheap. Whatever. No. If you can find Fist of Legend for cheap, Kevin, that's like a must. That's definitely a must. And Tai Chi Master is another one that's a must. That's definitely a must for Jet Li fans there. All right. Now, I did not know about this. It fucking figures. This is like a hard to find Blu-ray. So I had to like get the UK version of it, and fucking there's gonna be like an Arrow release of it. I'm like, really? But I have the Studio Canal version, Blu-ray version of the film Driver. This is an early Walter Hill movie, and I really enjoyed it. And the funny thing is when you watch this, it stars Ryan O'Neal and Bruce Dern. When you watch this, you could see how this, in a way, influenced Drive with Ryan Gosling. And I believe the director of Drive did quote that he did have some inspiration from The Driver. This is early Walter Hill, but this is good. Very good. But yeah, the lead actor is very stoic, doesn't show a lot of emotion, which Ryan Gosling does in Drive. And totally different type of film than Drive, totally different type of movie. But the driving sequences in here, there's not a lot of them, but they're legit. They're legit, badass, really good stunts. So I recommend The Driver. Do I like The Driver more than Drive? No, but I still really like the movie. I really like it. So, all right. We got Jeff Bridges over here playing Wild Bill.
Is this what started the Jeff Bridges?
I don't know if it started the Jeff Bridges, but this was way before True Grit. So I don't know. He didn't seem as in this.
Okay.
He, from True Grit, after that upwards with R.I.P.D. and stuff like that. you could see the blah blah
So
blah.
True Grit is what started.
True Grit, I think,
This might have planted
was
the
started.
seed.
This may have planted the seed.
But True Grit is what made it stick.
Yeah, it made it stick. Blah, blah, blah. But we got here an underrated film, in my opinion, Walter Hill's Wild Bill. This movie's fucking nuts. The first 30 minutes, I'm like watching this like, dude, this movie's crazy, man. This movie's crazy. But I enjoyed it, man. The action design, the sound design, like Walter Hill is so underrated in this area. Watch the shootout, listen and watch the shootout when with Bruce Willis. Well, not just this film, but a lot of Walter Hill's movies, especially Bruce Willis from Last Man Standing, when he has that staircase shootout. Listen to the sound design. It's fucking phenomenal, man. It is phenomenal. That's how shit should sound. And you get that in this as well. But this, I had to pay a little penny for this, unfortunately. This is kind of a hard Blu-ray to find. But this is from Twilight time. So you know Samurai Guy kind of had to fork over a little extra. Hopefully, this will get a more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like an Arrow or Criterion release or something like that. Hopefully. So that way people can afford it. Because this was kind of up there. But yeah. Let's see if there's any special features on here. Not really, just isolated movie track. But yeah, he kicks ass as Wild Bill. And what you're calling here is the antagonist, believe it or not, and that might turn you guys off. But one of the main antagonists of the movie is what's his name? I thought he'd be on the back here. Dude from Scream. The most popular character from Scream.
I've only seen Scream once and I hated it.
WCW heavyweight champion.
Sorry.
WCW champion.
Arquette?
Yes. So that might turn you away.
What?
Yes. Yes.
When was this made?
Well, it has to be, what is it, late 90s?
What?
The late 90s or early 2000s?
David Arquette is the villain? Am I hearing you right?
You have to watch the movie. It all makes sense.
Ugh.
Like I said, that might turn you away. But when you watch the movie, it makes sense. He's very good at playing a little douchebag punk that was trying to get revenge on Wild Bill.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Bruce Dern because you can't have
again,
a Western without Bruce
get
Dern.
Bruce Dern in here.
Christina Applegate? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, Keith Carradine's in this too. How funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I enjoy Wild
that's right,
Bill,
because it's Walter
Yeah.
Hill. He uses the same actor sometimes.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
Yeah, it's entertaining. It's just it's wild. It's wild.
Bill.
Yeah.
But
We keeping it Western. We keeping it Western here. I've been wanting to see this for a long time. I heard nothing but good things. Look at that cast. Read the cast out. Read that cast.
we have not one, not two, but 3 Carradines. John, you randy old man. John.
3 Carradines.
Jesus.
I thought there were just 2.
We
but yeah, go ahead.
we got David.
Okay.
We got Keith.
Okay.
We got Robert.
Okay.
And we got James Keach and Stacy Keach.
Okay.
I know who one of them is. We got Dennis Quaid, and then we got the crazy Quaid. And then we got Christopher Guest and Nicholas Guest.
There you go.
Because nepotism is Hollywood's thing.
This is also by Kino Lorber. Tons of special features on this. Interviews, all that stuff. But I heard this is really good, legit Western. And our boy James Remar's son is in this. That's right. Represent the Reams.
What?
But The Long Riders, I heard this is very excellent. Very, very well made Western. And this is another like hard to find Blu-ray. If you guys could find the Kino Lorber version, I recommend it. Because there's like bootleg different versions of this from other companies. And Kino Lorber, they do good work. So, and you can afford Kino Lorber stuff. Oh, there we go. We have what is that? What's his name down there? The Tad. No, I don't know his name there. Something. The Tad that shouldn't be. I don't know what he's saying. He likes it. So yay, there we go.
Oh,
But yeah,
yeah.
I heard this is good shit. Oh, but I don't know personally. I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy this. But personally, this next one, it's not gonna beat this next one. Still on the Walter Hill trip. I could have sworn I saw this on TV. I could have sworn Young Samurai was watching this on TV with my dad. And some of this kind of felt familiar, but so many years went by. Watching this recently, I was basically watching it for the first time. Yo, this was like $9. This was released by Vestron Video. Dude, this is one of the most entertaining. I should have did a fucking review. I don't know. I still might. This is one of the most entertaining modern day Westerns I've seen in a long time. And of course, it bombed because people are fucking idiots. Okay? Nick Nolte's Extreme Prejudice. Go out and buy this right now. If you guys are into modern Westerns, it's like a modern Western setting, okay? But this is the fucking shit. Okay? This is great. All right? Action design, perfect. Violence, beautiful. Brutal. People get fucked up. All right? And Nick Nolte kills it. And the beginning, we were losing our minds with the cast because we knew Nick Nolte was in this. We knew Powers Booth was in this. But then when the credits were opening in the beginning, we were like, "Oh shit, Clancy Brown is in this," and then it kept going. "Oh shit, William Forsythe is in this," and then who else was it? The black guy from Revenge of the Nerds is in.
There's one more. There's one more.
Oh, my boy, Michael Ironside,
That's
dude.
right.
I was losing my mind. I was like, "Holy shit!" A lot of our
Right.
favorites are in this, and dude, Extreme Prejudice. You cannot go wrong with $9 for a modern day Western from the motherfucking 80s when films were balls to the wall, didn't give a fuck about offending anybody, and kicked ass and took motherfucking names. I love this movie. Extreme Prejudice. All right.
We're so old.
I don't give a fuck. I like stuff now. Come on. It's rare.
It happens. It's just,
All right, here's another favorite. Look at the Walter Hill. I'm blowing you guys' minds right now. Check this out. Trespass. Another underrated Walter Hill thriller. Grimy, gritty, dirty.
Oh, the real Paxton's in that.
Put some stank on it. Okay?
Remember what happened in the
Violent.
last movie?
Yeah, there's a guy in Extreme Prejudice. When he showed up, we were like, "Oh my God, Bill Paxton's in this movie too," but it wasn't. He just looks like Bill Paxton. But yeah, you got William Sadler. We got both the Ices in this. That's right, Ice-T, Ice Cube, no vanilla, and tons of special features. This is from Shout Select, and tons of interviews and special features on the back, guys. So if you guys are a fan of Trespass, another underrated movie, check it out. Here's another hidden gem, another Walter Hill hidden gem. Lady Dana says, Trespass, you remember seeing that on TNT. Yeah. Back in the day. Severio saying you're old. Give it time, Severio. You're going to get old too.
I think he's singing the song that you always sing.
What song is that?
Unless it's a different song.
I don't know.
We sing a song about.
We love you, Severio. Okay,
about
let's
us
go.
being old.
Yeah, we love you. All right, here we go. I never heard of this. Let me know, guys, if you heard of this. This is a gangster flick called Johnny Handsome. Never heard of this. Never seen this on Blu-ray. Never seen this advertised. Again, I had to go overseas to find this. Okay. And this might also be getting a fucking domestic release. God damn it. Dude. You got Mickey Rourke in his prime with Morgan Freeman, right? We got Forrest Whitaker in here. That's right. Bull Gullet himself. Bull Gullet. Okay. You got Forrest Whitaker in here. You got, she was also in Wild Bill. What's her name?
Oh, Barkin.
Ellen Barkin. She's also in this as well. That was one of the complaints about Wild Bill. As much as I enjoy the movie, I don't know the lore that well, but a lot of people that know the lore were pissed off that Ellen Barkin got casted as Calamity Jane, because if you look online, I'm gonna be very nice. If you look online, Calamity Jane is not what you would consider. What am I trying to say without offending anyone?
Cute.
Cute. If you look what she really looks like. So they were like, oh, you're hiring somebody hot. Okay. You think she's hot? Ellen Barkin?
I think she's cute.
Oh, she thinks she's cute. Okay.
But that's.
But I guess she's hot compared to the real Calamity Jane.
Nice. I think she's cute.
Yeah, but Lance Henriksen, this is one of his best performances. This is one of his best roles. Okay. This is another great movie with great sound design, violent, some gangster shit. And it's such a bizarre premise. So you have Johnny Handsome here, Mickey Rourke. He's deformed. He was born deformed. And I was like, what the fuck is this movie? He gets betrayed. He's in the life of crime, but he gets betrayed by Lance Henriksen's gang. And his best friend gets killed and he gets put to prison. While in prison, Forrest Whitaker is a part of the whole rehabilitation section. And he's like a plastic surgeon and all that. So he fixes his face. I know this sounds wild. I know. He fixes his face. Now he's beautiful now. And of course, you know, he gets out due to good behavior. So what you think Johnny Handsome gonna do as soon as he get out? He gonna go after revenge, son. He gonna track some motherfuckers, right? So very good, very solid. I was very entertained by that one, and it bombed. It fucking bombed. All right, you go.
Oh, all right.
And then I'll go.
So proving my point, this is a blind buy. We still haven't watched it yet. This was a blind $5 buy.
Got good actors in there.
Yeah, and it's like it's $5, and you know, if it's not great, I mean, I'm sure it's entertaining at least. I'm sure it's interesting. It's not going to be an action film. I know it's going to be like a suspense thriller. Which I'm fine with. You know, we have all kinds of films in our library. You guys know that. It's a Korean film called The Age of Shadows. There we go. There we go. And
there we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Age of Shadows. This is like a drama thriller.
It's like a spy thriller.
Okay.
From the early 20th century, set in the early 20th century. So I'm like, well, I mean, I'm looking at some of the cast up there.
The Kim Ji-woon film.
Yeah.
Best foreign language film, Academy Awards.
You know, so yeah. I'm like, well, you know, it's $5. I don't think I'm going to go horribly wrong.
Yeah.
Spending $5 on something that's probably more interesting than something I'm going to go watch on Tubi. Not bashing Tubi.
Hey.
Not bashing Tubi.
Change that up now.
Not
Netflix.
Bashing Tubi all that much. But hey,
I'm sure it's going to be great. It's cool to have something different. We don't have enough dramas.
I watched the entire Resident Evil TV show. I think I can spare 2 hours and 20 minutes for a fucking Korean drama that I paid $5 for.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm sure it's going to be great. I don't think you wasted your money on that. Plus, we like the lead actor in there.
Yeah.
I don't see that lead actor. I can't remember his name right now, but that guy's been great in everything we've seen him in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So at Comic-Con, we got a few Comic-Con stuff here. I was at the Full Moon booth. And, hey, I love me the car. Christine, me and her break up once in a while. But I love kind of killer car movies. So I've never heard of this. So I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but this is Charles Band's Crash. Yeah. Now, I know what kind of Crash you're probably thinking about. You're probably thinking about the Academy Award travesty, or the fucking one where everybody crashes and they start fucking. No, this is something else, and it looks fucking wild.
What are
man.
movies, really?
Yeah, this is. Let's see who. Charles Band directed this, but yeah, this looks fucking wild. We have a demonic car on the loose. So yeah, hopefully we get some cool crashes, stunts, and people get fucked up. Hopefully, Crash. All right, now here's a big one here. This one, I've always heard this was a fucking crazy movie, man. This is from Troma. And I never got around to seeing it. Well, at the Troma booth at Comic-Con, I ran into Lloyd Kaufman. That's right. Very sweet, nice old man. He's a badass. I got my picture with him. And I went to buy this to show support. And the lady was like, hey, he can sign it for you. I was like, really? I was just going to buy it to show support to Troma. And he was all like, she was all like, yeah, just as soon as you pay for it, just go up and ask him. He'll sign it. I was like, oh shit, I get an autograph from Lloyd Kaufman. So I go over there and I was like, hey, Lloyd, could you sign this for me? He was like, yeah. And then we kind of walk over to the side. And while he's getting ready to sign it and all that, he starts talking to me about this movie, how this is a very dark movie. It's a very dark, violent, and to some people might be a little disturbing. But it's not the normal Troma when you think of Troma type movies, right? When you think of Troma, you think of Toxic Avenger, Class of Nukem High, stuff like that, right? Poltergeist, right? But when you see, he says when you see this is not typical. You don't think of Troma because this is a very dark movie. But it's called Combat Shock. Have you guys seen or heard of this? But yes, Combat Shock is one of the bleakest films you'll ever have the chance to see. It's so bleak, it's almost laughable. But the pathos is too real, even with a mutant baby. Is that where the Troma comes in? What?
We have to watch this right after.
We have to watch this when the stream. We're watching it tonight. Fuck it. Raw, nightmarish, and absolutely devastating. Combat Shock, baby. Let me know. Have you guys heard of this craziness? And there is, inside the sleeve, is Lloyd Kaufman's autograph. So I shall cherish this. It was very awesome to meet him. So
somebody.
Toxie loves Preston. That's what he said in there.
Somebody earlier in the chat asked if we had seen the movie Prey on Hulu. Sir or madam, I'm not here to assume. We did, and we don't speak of it anymore.
We have moved on. Check out our review if you're curious. But we have moved on from Prey. All right. So
did you do a Car versus Christine?
This is two discs,
Did
guys.
you do those separately?
This is two discs. Special features and the movie. And I think Lloyd was telling me that this was the unrated version. So
did you do a versus of the Car and Christine, or did you do those separately?
Yeah, we did that a long time ago.
Oh, so you did already.
Uh-huh.
Well, there you go, Lone Wolf. Ask and you shall receive. You'll have to traverse the back catalog of.
Not that many people showed up to do the verses with me, which I was disappointed. I was like, come on, it's Car versus Christine. It was literally just three of us. It was three of us. But it's all good. All right. Wheels of Terror. Uh-oh. We got a recommendation. I'm going to have to check that one out. All right. Go ahead. Do your box set, and I'll do mine.
I wish I could be more enthusiastic about this. I would love to tell you with enthusiasm that yeah, we're enjoying this. The 4K 4 film collection of the 89 to 97 Batman film collection.
Now this could be just our box.
There wasn't our box, but the problem is that it's our box. So you got the original, you got
Returns,
Batman Returns, and then you got the schlock
forever.
Now, unfortunately, our experience has been tarnished because towards the last 10 minutes of the original 89, the 4K started to skip horrendously, and it was barely saved by a cleaner on the disc. Yeah. Now
4K should not be skipping.
And now
what is happening?
We were trying to watch Batman Returns this morning.
Yeah.
And apparently same thing. Now these discs look relatively okay. These are brand new out of the case.
Hopefully your magic swipe.
But the problem is that this shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
I mean, our 4K player is not that old. And it's disappointing, and it's tarnishing our experience. And it's like, so help me God, if we pop in the Schumacher schlock both of them are fine,
it's gonna be fine.
I'm I like I said, I'd love to say that we're having a good time watching.
Well, the good news is if you guys are curious about the picture quality, It's fucking great. These are the best. When we've only got to the first two movies, but we've heard and I read reviews that Batman Forever, and especially Batman and Robin of all movies, your eyes are going to explode because the picture's so good. But yeah, Batman and Batman Returns picture is really good. Probably the best these movies have looked. It just unfortunately is like, why is it skipping all the time? So hopefully, Batman 1, her magic wipe worked. We didn't have any issues. Hopefully the next magic wipe for Returns will save. Yeah. Oh, it's too late to ask for a replacement. Broke. We've had that box set for a while, but it's all right. It's all right. But yeah, we recommend that box set if you guys are fans of all those 4 films. Definitely buy those. And the thing is, with that box set, man, there was a deal. Samurai Guy scored. I only paid $40 for that. That's crazy because I think that box set runs for like $80. What's up?
Somebody's saying something in the comments, and I'm like, did I say Paul Verhoeven when I was talking about?
Did you? Because that's something I did. That was our joke on the channel. I kept mixing Joel Schumacher with Paul Verhoeven up.
Oh. Was that a reference?
That's probably a reference.
Was that a throwback?
That's probably a throwback.
I got liquor in my system, and I can't trust my own words right now. So don't do that to me, bro. Don't do that to me, man.
Yeah. Well, the good news, Lone Wolf, is you can buy those 4K separately. You don't have to get the box set. But I gave in. I gave in because it was $40. I was like, fuck it.
It's just the fact that, the two favorites, like we'll watch forever for just purely nostalgia.
That's it.
Because I'm sad to say the first Batman film I ever saw in theaters was Batman Forever. I'm sad to say that. It was the third one. Because the first Batman film I saw was Returns, but I saw that on cable. Okay? But the first one I actually saw theatrically was Forever. And by the time that movie comes out, I'm telling you guys, if you were not alive in the mid-90s when Batman Forever came out, you do not know how big it was.
It was the biggest.
You just do not understand how big it was because of Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey was like on top of the fucking
Val
world.
Kilmer was hot too because of Tombstone.
Jim
Tombstone
Carrey
was before that, right?
Yeah. Jim Carrey had like he was just hot off of In Living Color. He had Ace Ventura. He had The Mask.
Dumb and
He
Dumber.
was like fucking on top of the world. And then Batman Forever comes out and it's just like, oh my God, he cannot be stopped. Batman Forever was everywhere. Now, I wasn't the biggest fan, okay, but I went to the theater to watch it because my cousin, the cranky critic, was
nostalgic.
Like, let's go watch it. Yeah,
it's nostalgia.
So I have nostalgia, but I don't have love for it. Yeah. But I know I like it more than Batman and Robin. Okay, so I will rewatch that for the sake of nostalgia. Batman and Robin, I'll probably hate watch it once just to hate watch it.
Yeah.
But it's just, I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, well, hopefully,
so disappointed.
Hopefully, your magic wipe will fix Returns. David has a question. Yeah, David, you need a 4K TV player, man.
Well, what's going on?
He's asking, do you need a TV to watch 4K? I was like, yeah. You need a 4K TV player.
Your TV has to have HDMI capabilities, and
it has to be 4K, though.
It has to have.
Yeah, it has to be able to handle 4K.
Yeah.
But that, 4K, who knows what they're coming out with now in the future. They might have 820K. So now if you randomly go buy a TV now, most likely it's 4K compatible. So you'll be all right. It's kind of become the norm. But it's funny you talked about Batman Forever because check this out, guys. If I haven't said this already on the channel before, I'll just repeat it here just in case you haven't heard it. I'm trying to remember the longest lines I've ever stood in to watch a movie. Matrix Reloaded was pretty brutal. Transformers, the first film, was brutal, really brutal. And I think The Dark Knight Rises was pretty long.
My first one was The Lost World.
The Lost World.
When that came out in 97, because you got to remember sequels took longer to come out in a lot of cases, and it was a Steven Spielberg film, so he was busy, and so that was 93 to 97. That was a hell of a gap. And opening weekend, nobody knew how shitty the movie was. And I still love Lost World, but it's not a great film. And so that opening weekend smashed. It wasn't until the next week when the box office started to tank. But that first weekend, it was going around the building, and we got in line like first thing in the morning. We got our tickets and we sat there for like 2 to 3 hours waiting for our first showtime, and the line started forming behind us, and you could see it just queuing up behind. So it was, that was pretty big. But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, David, keep your Blu-rays. Enjoy your Blu-ray TV, man. It's not mandatory to upgrade to 4K. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it seems like they're eventually going to phase out all physical media anyway.
Yeah.
So we're literally dying with our relics.
But
How'd you like that dose of reality?
But yeah, back to what I was saying, like Matrix Reloaded, Dark Knight Rises, the first Transformers film. I think Batman Forever is the longest line I've ever stood in the history of Samurai Guy going to movies. I still think to this day it's the longest. All right, let's keep it going here. Let's see. Finkster says, recently we watched Batman Returns from our first time since childhood. It was definitely darker and more mature, but it was also absolutely bonkers. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's bonkers. It is bonkers. And it's a Christmas film. That's right. I said it. I said it. All right. So we only have one, but I'm going to play the intro anyway. Here we go. It's classic. You know I had to play the intro. So we only have one. But it's one of my favorite action movies of last year, baby. One of Donnie Yen's, probably the best Donnie Yen film in years in terms of Donnie Yen movies, in terms of not just physical performance, but acting as well. But this is the like Zavvi exclusive 4K release. You know, big shout out to Well Go USA, son. That's my company right there. They fucking rock. So, Well Go USA release, 4K Steelbook release of Raging Fire. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how we roll. And, of course, it comes with the Blu-ray as well. But check out the back. You got Donnie Yen on front, and you got Nicholas Sitt on the back there. Some fucking pretty cool artwork, man. That's right. This is why we buy steelbooks, or we used to buy steelbooks. As long as the artwork's cool, man, we're there. And again, comes with a cool booklet on the inside, and it comes with the Blu-ray and the 4K. And I love the artwork on the inside of the steelbook too. As you can see here, Donnie Yen is fighting, and when you remove the disc on this side, Nicholas is on the other side. That's right, getting ready to throw down. So yes, got to represent Raging Fire with class. And I think that's it in terms of movies. And now we have some extra other stuff. So you go first.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll go. And then we'll get to the biggins.
Okay. If I'm not mistaken, you got this for me when we went to go see Jurassic World Dominion. And we were at City Walk. And we went to the comic shop.
Mm-hmm.
And you got this for me.
Yes.
This would be my third Lobo character.
She loves her Lobo, man.
My third Lobo fig.
Uh-huh.
Eventually we might. I'm going to have my other two Lobos are out.
Are you going to have a Lobo shelf?
I might as well. My other two are out, and he looks pretty cool. So I think I'm just going to take him out. I just can't take him out right now because I don't have a place to put him. Which is why he's just been kind of floating
I thought the dog was in here, but no
No,
dog.
I have one with the dog though.
Yeah,
I do have another one with a dog.
So DC Multiverse, DC Rebirth of Lobo.
Yeah.
There you go. Got to represent some Lobo now.
So
the main man.
Yeah. So yeah, but he has a nice little stand, and
you got a Funko Pop with the blood all over him too.
And he's got the nice little wrap.
Oh, I'm feeling loosey goosey.
The nice little.
I'm feeling loosey goosey, you guys.
I'm sorry.
Oh shit! Woo!
I'm just really
hot.
Like,
well, that's why I married you. Oh, all day, baby. That's right. Woo! Okay. And go ahead and do your other one.
Okay.
We got some more Comic-Con stuff here.
I'm really sad to say this. I don't know who this character is. I didn't care. A lot of the anime
You
girls,
missed it, Sumo. You missed it.
a lot of the anime girls and the characters that I buy, I have no idea who they are, and I don't care. I just like them because they look good.
Yeah. Now, before you show her,
Uh-huh.
I just want to let you guys know. I think it's fucking hilarious when I invite guys over, some homies or some new people who have never been in the house before. They see her section, her shelf over here of a whole bunch of hot anime chicks, big boobies, and all that shit, right? And they think that's my shit. I'm like, no, man, that's that. I mean, I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong, but that's her collection. That's what she likes, and then that blows their mind. I think it's hilarious.
I don't even think your friends think the house is mine. If I'm gonna be totally honest with you, I'm just gonna throw this out in the universe.
Oh God, we're getting real. Do I need to end the stream? Do I need to end the stream now? What's up?
We bought this house together.
Yes.
I put up the shelves.
Yes.
I put up the swords.
She put up the swords.
We have bought most of, I started my dagger collection separately of him.
Dagger collection, baby.
He started his sword collection separately of me.
Samurai gotta have swords.
Together, we have bought swords. Like, once I saw that, oh my God, you can buy swords, I started buying swords. Okay?
It's fun.
All right. The placement of the swords, it's all me. The poster placement, it's all me.
Yeah.
I came up with the idea for a bat-themed bathroom. That was me. That was me.
We have that, by the way.
Okay. Like the decor, it's like he doesn't care as long as everything's out. I kind of just put everything up and just do everything.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't care. As long as it's on display, he doesn't give a shit.
No.
But half of this shit is mine, motherfuckers. If you ever come to our house, everybody's like, oh man, Samurai, you got such a cool house. And I'm just sitting here going, you know that meme of the guy, the bald guy he's disappointed at the soccer game. He's just sitting there going, yeah, that's me. This is my house too. God damn it. I pay for things too. Okay. This is my shit too. All right. Anyway. Yeah. So I'm ashamed to say, I don't know. I don't know who this chick is. Like I said, some of the characters that I own, like there was one girl in particular. It's kind of funny. My anime shelf is kind of like half taken over by this one character from an anime that I ended up having one season of, and I thought the show was really lackluster. And then come to find out she wasn't even a main character anyway. But I bought one figure from her, and then a couple years later, I bought another figure of her, not knowing it was the same character because the designs were a little bit different, but it was the same outfit, the same weapon. And then I started finding resin kits of this girl. I have like 5 or 6 model kits of this chick. Some that I bought, some that I did myself. And it's just of this one chick, but everything else, they're all independent of each other. I have no idea who these characters are, aside from the blue-haired chick that I know what she's from. And we have one statue that you bought me from Attack on Titan. Aside from that, I don't know who any of these people are.
They just look cool. That's all that matters.
If I can afford it,
yeah,
and I like the way it looks,
yeah,
I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah.
And when we went to Comic-Con this year, a lot of the shit that I was looking at that I really liked was out of my price range. And I saw this one girl, and I'm like, oh my God, she's so cute. And I'm like, she's in my price range. So I don't know who she is. I think she's from the one of the mobile video games of Fate Stay.
If you guys know who this is, let us know. Let us know in chat in the comments if you know who this character is.
I looked it up, and I think she's just like a random character from the Fate Stay something, because I know Fate Stay is like this huge online, it's this huge video game that turned into an anime, turned into like a bunch of offshoots.
Yeah. It's fucking cool though.
But yeah, so again, I don't know who she is. I don't care. She could be a shitty character for all I know. She could be a weak character for all I know.
But she looks bad.
I do not care. I think she's adorable. And
Another one for the shelf.
Our kitten Gravy keeps knocking her off the damn shelf.
Goddamn Gravy.
So, and he's banished in his kennel
He's
right now
banished.
because he's
been
an absolute monster today.
We're gonna drop Gravy out over at Sexy Sumo's house and take care of
Yeah,
him.
Sumo, you want another kitten? We wouldn't do that. But
yeah, that was cool.
We'll unbanish him after.
All right, I have a Comic-Con pickup that she bought me because she's awesome. This is something I've always wanted because I like these. And then we'll get to the big ones.
I almost forgot. I got one more.
Oh, wait, Comic-Con. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Again. Hold on. Again, she picked this. She picked this, and your old boy, Samurai Guy. Hey, I just say, I have no problem. I have no problem.
It wasn't that
You know, I'm
expensive.
just saying. I bought it for you. But she picked this. Go ahead, show the world.
Somebody's asking where's the metal merch announced. We have some metal album covers. Actually, they're records, but you put them in metal.
We got AC/DC, Iron Maiden, Metallica, Megadeth, Black Sabbath, Pantera albums over here, and over here is like a shelf for all our metal music DVDs. I might do a video on that. Music DVDs.
Be surprised what's in the house. Like the kitchen is a tiny ass little closet.
Our house is a museum. It's a small house, but it's a museum.
The kitchen has a 50s and like 30 through 50s theme. It's got like an old Coca-Cola clock that I've had since I was a teenager. It's like a Coca-Cola, like from the 50s style. I've got like a picture of a 57 Chevy or 58 Chevy in there that I just love. We've got like tin stuff, like tin posters from Creature of the Black Lagoon and The Wizard of Oz. I've got my Three Stooges memorabilia and like not memorabilia, but Three Stooges like funny comedy art in there because I love the Three Stooges.
Mm-hmm.
Like I Love Lucy. I've got some stuff in there.
We're all over the place.
We literally, we're not just horror and action, and we're everything. We're like the sum of everything that we've grown up with media wise, which like we've got Transformer shelves. We've got like all of our Transformers, like the giant statue that you bought me.
Pops, it's all over the place.
Yeah, it's just like the majority of the stuff we see here. It's just like some of these are like our showpieces, like these things right here.
Statues.
These are like our money pieces back here.
Yeah.
That Poison Ivy.
Our money pieces.
That Poison Ivy. Yeah, that was mine. I saw that on eBay. I'm like, oh my God, she's gorgeous. Come to find out it was a design by Luis Royo, who's an artist that I absolutely adore.
Yeah, he's fantastic fantasy artist.
But anyway, so
we're walking by like a whole bunch of art gallery section on Comic-Con. Everyone's like art everywhere. And she's like, hit the brakes, stop the press. Who's that?
I know who she was.
Yeah.
We can
show that, right? Yeah, it's covered up.
She's covered up, but YouTube still might have a problem.
No, it should be all right.
We have a little statue of her, so I knew who she was, but the art was just kind of like, oh well, damn. I think I like it, and it's small enough so that we can find room for her. So, well, help me out here.
We got Lady Death, baby. That's right, Lady Fat Blood wanted this, not Samurai Guy. And YouTube, the boobs are covered, so fuck off. Okay.
Yeah, her hair is strategically
placed.
Boobs
are covered.
The sword is strategically placed. Everyone calm down.
This is amazing artwork from Lady Death. I have a kind of a bootleg Lady Death statue over here.
She's nice.
But I mean, she's cheap. You could tell. But I mean, she's better than nothing. But yeah, this is fucking amazing. This is amazing artwork.
Yeah, and she's like, again, I wish we had known about smaller posters earlier.
Yeah,
because
we kind of probably, I fell in love with 27 by 40.
Yeah,
because that's what you see at the movie theaters.
Yeah,
so all these back here guys like Predator and all that, Evil Dead 2, they're all 27 by 40. So it's like I fell in love with that. But yeah, we would have went the small poster route because we can decorate a lot more, you know. So
somebody thinks he saw you at City Walk once, but was rushing to get to the movies. Really?
How was that recently for Jurassic World Dominion? Because that was when we were there.
We've been to City Walk maybe twice in the past 2 years because of Cranky Critic. Anytime we go see a movie with Cranky Critic, he wants to go to City Walk to go see it.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So one more for me, Comic-Con pickup that she bought me. And then for you kaiju fans, you'll enjoy this last biggins here. And that'll be it for today. But yeah, I love these things, guys. All you video game fans out there, I'm sure you guys have seen these. These are pixel art, pixel frames. These are fucking great. So you know Samurai Guy had to represent Streets of motherfucking Rage, son. You know how to represent. If there's Streets of Rage 2 there, I would have got that too. But but I love this whole pixel art thing, and it comes in a frame, and I can't wait to just hang this some bitch up or put on the fireplace mantle or something.
That's so cute.
But yeah, there's Contra. Any Contra fans out there? There's Castlevania. There's Street Fighter. There's Sonic, Mega Man, Mario Brothers. I mean, these are great, guys. These are such a cool, fun idea, and this is just it's my childhood right here, man. I'm gonna start crying. But yeah, Streets of Rage. Thank you, sweetheart, for giving that to me. Well,
thank you. Thank you for
all right, for Kaiju fans, this is the last thing. The biggins.
Oh no, Kevin, don't worry. We didn't get anything exclusive from Comic-Con. We don't rate that high.
No. Just the Baby Assassins Blu-ray. That's the only thing exclusive Samurai Guy. Oh, wait a minute.
You got one more? What did we forget? What did we forget?
Didn't I buy a poster? I bought a poster.
Oh no, did you?
Where is it? I don't know where it is. Is it back here?
Really?
Is it back here? Is there a bag or something?
A bag?
Yeah, with the poster in it. Wow, guys, I completely forgot I bought a poster at Comic-Con.
I don't see anything poster back there.
Well, we'll look for it and then I'll show it off another time. But yeah.
Would it still be in a Comic-Con bag?
It's like in an envelope.
In an envelope?
Yeah, because it's folded.
Oh.
It's like a retro poster, and then I put it I thought I put it in a bag or something.
Oh.
So maybe it's over here somewhere.
Well,
next time.
We'll
next time.
another time.
All right. So I will continue to talk to you badasses while she's busy over here.
Now, are we going to show?
Let's show the box. Yeah, fuck it. Let's show the box. So, like the previous kaiju statue from Diamond Select.
Yes.
Samurai Guy had to wait 2 years for it. Well, this took 2 years again, but we got another Godzilla box here. So go ahead. Let's show it.
This is going to be hard.
Yeah, this is going to be difficult. Look at that. So Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2 Electric Boogaloo from the 90s. This thing, I did not know this thing was this big. Okay, you can take it now. She's going to take it out of the package. I had no idea the statue was that huge. But yeah, she's going to do a live unboxing. Oh. So I can talk to you badasses here. What's going on, guys?
I'm using a standard industrial type box cutter on the number 3 setting.
Make sure you cut away from yourself, dear.
Never. I love to lift dangerously.
Safety first. Yeah, this thing is huge. So this is actually like, this is like a 2-part thing you put together. It doesn't like connect, but it's supposed to replicate the poster art. And I'll show you what the poster art's supposed to look like. So the last one we did was it was Ghidorah, it was Ghidorah and Godzilla fighting in the ocean, and Ghidorah's heads are like wrapping around Godzilla, and Godzilla's like fight pose in the ocean. It was beautiful, but it was 2 different separate pieces, but we put them together. Oh wow, that was fast!
Mm-hmm.
Look how huge this thing is! Jesus Christ! I did not know this thing was this big. It didn't look big when you order it. But yeah.
Well, Ethan, I think we just answered your question.
Jesus
now, Ethan,
Christ.
there is a rule of thumb when it comes to collectibles. What is your intent with the collectibles?
He's breathing fire. He's destroying shit.
If your intent,
look at that base, man.
If your intent is to preserve the integrity of the collectibles to eventually resell them, then yes, you have to keep them in the box. You cannot open the box. You cannot do anything to upset your collectibles.
Thing is huge.
But when it comes to our stuff, we have to display it. We have to. Like we don't. Yeah, we don't. We're
There's
not.
a few things we'll leave boxed up, but it's very rare. Like the horror collection we got in the hallway here. Those are still in its box.
And that's kind of because we don't really have room.
But I like hanging them up. You can open it up and you can see them.
That's true.
Yeah.
You mean the ones we have actually hang? I got what you're saying.
Leatherface and
so now
Jason.
That's true. Now this is the companion piece.
Yes.
to go with this.
This just goes with it. So this is Rodan holding
the egg.
the egg there. Yes. So this is what we got this like a long time ago. So it's basically a 3D version of this. This is what it's supposed to replicate. I'll show you the poster here. So here's the poster. Boom. That's the poster there. So Rodan goes in front of Godzilla. Now I don't think there'll be a third piece where Mechagodzilla is in the back there and he's like giant.
That wouldn't.
That's kind of too much. But yeah, so we have to figure out on our table over here.
Yeah, we already have a
to
problem.
find a spot.
We already have a problem with our
We'll have to find
Ghidorah
a spot where Rodan can go in front of Godzilla like that or something.
Yeah, we already have issue with.
What a beautiful
Yeah,
statue!
he's a big boy.
Wow.
Let me have.
And the crazy thing is Diamond Select stuff. You guys can afford that stuff. It's actually not that bad for what you're getting. Diamond Select really. Oh wow, that looks great.
That's nice. We'll take a photo of that and maybe post it to your.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah, that looks fucking cool.
That is nice.
Yeah, she nailed it right away.
That's nice.
Wow, so that was quick. You unboxing it. I thought it was going to have all these 100 twisty ties on it.
That's the thing about the Diamond Select statues is that they pack them in this big plastic overlay just to protect the statue, and the statues are basically like a not plastic but like a type of like maybe like a resin plastic, so that they're not like a statue type of material, like a breakable type of material is what I'm trying to say, because I can't think of what I'm trying to say, but they're not like porcelain or a breakable material is what I'm trying to say, but I can't think of the damn words right now. But anyway.
Damn it, Sexy Sumo.
What do you say? I can't look at Rodan without thinking of Si Senor.
Yeah, thank you, Sexy Sumo, for that.
Every time I see Rodan, all I hear in my head is Si Senor.
Yeah, thank you.
Because of sumo.
It's sumo's fun.
And that's an in joke.
Oh my goodness. Fake says Diamond Select is an extremely affordable brand. And the statues and busts look good. They're actually, I mean, you get what you pay for with Diamond Select. Some stuff obviously doesn't look as fancy as Sideshow Collectibles, but sometimes they really knock it out of the park. Diamond Select, and you can get some, like there's some Bruce Lee statues out there. I wish I had room to buy. There's some cool ones. I mean, there's a lot of cool shit out there. Some John Wick stuff. There's some really good stuff. Yeah. Well, yeah, we got to take a photo of that. And we'll take a photo of this and we'll post it on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff. So,
it's too big to actually like.
Yeah, it's too big to show right now. Let's see. Did a great line of Gotham toys. Oh, all right. We
have a Gamera fig.
It's pretty badass. The one Gamera fig we got is dope.
That's the problem with a lot of kaiju stuff. You go to any convention. This could be not Big Bad Toys. Frankensons.
Yeah.
Which is fairly local in our area. And when I say local, I mean it takes us about 45 minutes to get there. It's the most local collectible store that we're going to get. And they're regulars, meaning they're not a convention. They're a place that you can go to like 1 to 2 times a week because they're open 1 to 2 times a week. And they sell collectibles of all kinds. Or you go to a Comic-Con. You go to any of these places, most of the kaiju stuff you get is so expensive. It makes you want to cry.
It's kind of ridiculous.
You'll find a little plastic Gamera or Jaguar or Gigan, anything you can think of, you're going to find. And it's so expensive. You'll find something that big, $80.
Yeah.
And it's because, it's from Japan, or it's, I mean, it's like, it's so expensive, and it's just like, it's rough. So we were lucky to find the one Gamera
it was fucking dope
piece that we have.
He's more of 90s Gamera from the Gamera trilogy type, where he looks like he'll fuck you up kind of Gamera.
Sumo?
That's the Gamera, right? Did you see Sumo? Sumo. You know what, Sumo? Hey, it's all good, brother. You know why? Because we love you, brother. And every time you show up, man, You just make us go like this. Oh, classic. Classic. So, are you good for the day, or you want to milk it to 2? We'll do like a live Q&A now.
Well, we could.
What do you think?
We could do a Q&A.
All right, guys. I didn't get a chance to do a live Q&A this week because I've been crazy busy.
Prey is off the table.
Who's asking us about
No,
Prey?
we're not.
Oh,
Just in case it comes up again.
We already did our review. We're done with Prey. We're done talking about it. But yeah, guys, we'll hang out with you guys. That's it for pickups. But we'll do a little live Q&A. We'll hang out with you badasses. We got like maybe 20-something minutes left. We'll milk it to 2 hours. Fuck it.
Someone's asking if we like the Pacific Rim movies.
The first one.
We love the first one. We love the first one.
I mean, I don't know why I bought it. I think I bought it because it was $5 because I did like some of the action scenes in the second one.
Oh.
But it's a hard watch. It's something was lost.
Nathan,
No, I heard the Pacific Rim anime series is good. What's up? What do you think?
Nathan's asking about Day Shift, and I kind of want to just lay into it.
All right. Let's do it now.
All right.
This was my original idea.
I know, but I didn't know.
All right.
It was your.
I'll do. We can do it now.
Okay.
I don't have any images or anything, but fuck it. We'll do it now, and then I'll cut it out.
Okay.
And upload it as its own video. Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys. We're gonna talk about Day Shift. This was not planned.
Impromptu.
This was not planned. We want to do it like a separate review.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and talk about it. Hold on. Let me go ahead and then yeah, I guess after the Day Shift review we can. But yeah, we wanted to do it separately, but we could do it now.
I mean,
I'll cut it out and make it its own.
We're not gonna have time tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Because you're gonna be.
It's gonna be.
You're
tough.
prepping for another video tomorrow, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be out tomorrow.
All right, you ready? Here we go. Let's go ahead and start it. All right, guys. Now we're gonna talk about Day Shift. Last minute bootleg live review. We're gonna go ahead and talk about it. Really quickly though, plot synopsis. Let's go ahead and get it out of the way. We have a hardworking blue-collar dad who just wants to provide a good life for his quick-witted 8-year-old daughter. His mundane San Fernando Valley pool cleaning job is a front for the real source of income: hunting and killing motherfucking vampires. Directed by stuntman action maestro J.J. Perry. That's right. Starring Jamie Foxx, Dave Franco, a whole bunch of other people, Snoop Doggy Dogg, and our boy Scott Adkins. That's right. The one half of the Nazarian brothers. The other guy that's with him was badass as well. Do you know his name? Steve Howie.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Steve Howie.
Yeah.
All right. So wait, hold on. As tradition.
Mm-hmm.
And believe it or not, guys, we're actually going to differ with our rating.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to differ.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. It's very rare we differ. Well, not all our ratings are the same, pretty much. But this might be a big difference today. So it's going to be interesting for you guys watching right now. But as tradition on the channel, I have something that I've started here. We salute. That's right. We salute all the badass martial artists and stuntmen and women that busted their ass and put their life on the line for our entertainment. That's right. We salute. That's right. Nothing but respect here on the channel. And I want to make sure we get that out of the way before we get into the film. Now, remember when I did the trailer reaction not too long ago, you guys saw how excited I was. Remember what I said? I was just like, I need this movie. Remember? I was just like, I need this. I need this right now. So, did it entertain Samurai Guy? Did it give me what I wanted? Well, let's go ahead and talk about it. Go ahead.
Okay. How do you want me to frame this? Like what do you want me to do?
Well, you mentioned that
okay.
We had a fantastic opening.
Okay.
The opening to this movie's fucking awesome.
The opening 5 minutes to this film was so promising.
Yeah.
You had this great action sequence that was filmed beautifully.
Phenomenal.
And it set the stage. It set the stage for how the rest of the action was going to be filmed, which I was very grateful for. You didn't have any. You had none of that mixed bag of, oh well, why was this so competent? But then the rest was like, what happened there? None of the action filmed was uneven in tone. So everything looked great. Every time there was a hit, you felt it.
Yeah.
The choreography was great. All that was great. You even had this lore straight out of the gate. You knew what kind of vampires you were dealing with. The fight was filmed in a way that, you knew that you cut the heads off. You had the setup with the little silver wire. So you knew that you cut your heads off, they were going to die. You knew that, they couldn't see themselves in the mirror because you had this really crazy fight where, they start fighting and then they start tussling in front of the mirror. And then all of a sudden,
a lot of creativity in this first fight.
You can't
great physical performance from the female.
Right. You can't see the vampire, but you can see Jamie Foxx. And it's like, everything's going great. I'm like, oh, we might have a little gem. We might have a little diamond in the rough here.
Yes.
And then the scene ends. And then Jamie Foxx leaves. And then we start getting into the world building after the slight world building we were given with that. And by world building, I mean pounds upon pounds upon pounds of expository dialogue that never stops from the characters from when they're interacting with each other. And I mean, we're talking heaps of it. Like we're talking between him and Peter Stormare's character and him and Franco's character. It never ends. And it's irritating to the point of where, okay, I feel like I'm a 3-year-old that is just being taught everything for the first time because we couldn't tell our story in a better way. So I felt like I was being insulted.
And this is the story issues and plot issues are not J.J. Perry's fault.
No,
he's just a director.
He didn't write the film.
Right.
He didn't write the film. It was two different writers. And so I was like really irritated out of the gate with that. And then we're introduced to the crux of the story, which is Jamie Foxx. He's separated from his wife. He's got this little girl, and they're not making ends meet. And so the wife wants to take the little girl and move a whole bunch of distance away to Florida to live with the mom. And Jamie Foxx is like, no, you can't do that. I want my little girl here. Her life is here. I'm here. Give me to the end of the week until I can get some money together, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm like, okay, that's about as generic bare bones as you can get, but I'm willing to go along with it.
Yeah.
If you give me everything else, that's tolerable, but that's not what we get. So we get precocious, irritating little child actor. Sue me. I don't care.
No, she's terrible. The child actor's terrible.
Absolutely.
And here's the thing. A lot of people, they give child actors a break because they're children. Right? I understand that. It's just a child. They kind of give the child actors a break. Go watch Phone. Go watch the movie called Phone. Watch the child actor in that. Watch the little girl in that. She's going to blow your fucking mind. Watch Phone. Watch the little girl from Train to Busan. So I get the argument. Well, they're just child actors. That's why they're bad. They're just a child. No. There's some children out there that fucking kick ass and they can act. And the child in this movie was pretty bad. Pretty much throughout the entire film was pretty bad. But did that ruin the movie for me? We'll get to that. Go ahead.
So they have this established world where they sell the teeth of the vampires that they hunt, and the teeth, depending on how old the vampire is, make money. Now, if the teeth are very young, if the vampire's very young, the teeth don't pull in a lot of money. The older the vampire, the older the teeth, the more money you're going to get. Well, there's like kind of like a black market, and then there's like an official unionized like business like place you got to go join and pay your union dues. And Jamie Foxx is kind of like barred from that place, and that's where Snoop Dogg comes in. And so he needs to get back with them because the black market isn't covering the money. Like they're just not giving him enough money. So he's like, I got to get back in with this union place. I got to get back in with them. So he goes to Snoop Dogg and he gets back in with them. But the caveat is that he has to get in with like this union worker. And that's where Franco's character comes in. And this motherfucker basically ruined the fucking movie for me nearly in one fell swoop. He's supposed to be the comic relief. He's this bumbling idiot who pisses himself when he's scared. And I'm not joking. He literally
it's funny.
Pisses himself when he's scared. Him and Jamie Foxx have absolutely no chemistry together when it comes to their back and forth. This is where the dialogue of setting up the lore and how there are different vampires here and there, which only comes into play one point, really. Does that become a major plot point? And even then, it doesn't really matter in this type of movie, because you can just have, okay, one vampire wants to take over LA, okay, or wherever they are, okay, great. You have a bad vampire that wants to take over, great. Why do you have to have all these subsections if you're really not going to make it mean something? They only try to make it mean something once, and then it just doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
So Franco and him, obviously, they're supposed to be the buddy cop, the good, blah, blah, blah.
And I knew that was going to happen from the trailer.
Well, the problem is that Franco is not funny. His
Right.
character is irritating as shit.
Mm.
Goes out on the field, is absolutely useless because that's the character he's supposed to be. But instead of being like, oh, well, he's useful at least in some things. No, he's useful in spouting dialogue that it's so clunky that you're like, my brain, I'm losing my, the big old chunk just fell out of my ear. I mean, it's absolutely atrocious, the dialogue that these guys have going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And so his character is annoying the entirety of the film until the third act. Am I just going with it? Just keep going.
What? Spoilers?
Yeah, just go through with it.
Fuck it. Spoilers. Spoiler alert. Spoiler
the third
alert.
act, he gets turned into a vampire, and all of a sudden he's competent and he can fight. But that's the problem. It's like, who cares? He's irritated me the entire film. Yeah. Why should I give a shit that suddenly he's useful? I do not care. And him and Fox still have no chemistry. I still don't care that they're partners. I do not give a shit. And so, the travesty of the film is that you have this generic plot, which I could live with if the characters were good.
Yeah.
And which they're not. And what really pisses me off is that the action was really good in this movie. And then you have the Nazarian brothers show up. And
Nazarian brothers, son.
You fucking mean to tell me you have Scott Adkins and the other guy that you mentioned play the Nazarian brothers.
Yes.
Who are the
Steve Howie.
Who are the only, not only are they the MVPs of the movie, they show up and they give us some of the coolest shit in their scene.
Yeah.
For 7 minutes, and then we never see them again.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you so hard. You go away and never speak your name to me again. Not even a mention. Like, not even a nod in the finale to team up with anybody. No, nothing. Oh, well, fuck you. And so they introduced this character, like, I don't know, 35 minutes in, where Jamie Foxx is walking up the stairs and he meets this lady who's a nurse, I guess, and she's like his neighbor, and she's like, oh yeah, I do a lot of laundry, I do a lot of scrubs, I just don't like buying new scrubs, and that was like a cul-de-sac of a scene because it went absolutely nowhere. That's the only scene they share until next time. That's the only scene they share. The next time we see her, bitch is a vampire. And you find out she was turned by the main vampire, who's a ham sandwich, by the way. And you find out their literal words were, this vampire's, the lady vampire, the neighbor vampire's words were literally, oh, well, she made me get close. She's my maker. I had to get close to you because I had to know what your vulnerabilities were. Bitch, you had one scene together where you talked about your scrubs, and then he walked out of your apartment. You haven't had any dialogue since. What do you mean you had to get close to him? What the fuck are you talking about? You had to get close to him. And suddenly she's a vampire, and suddenly she's a good vampire, and suddenly they're all fighting together. Her, Jamie Foxx, and Franco are all fighting together by the end, but there's no sign of the Nazarian brothers. There's no fucking sign of the Nazarian brothers. The only people that I give a shit in this movie. No. It's all about her. And I'm like, okay, I would have forgiven her if she was actually a character and not in one single fucking solitary scene in the movie where, oh, what do you mean? Close? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? No. Bad writing. Awful writing. Just atrocious writing. There was a good movie in here somewhere. And I know this isn't the director's fault. And it wasn't the stunt people's fault.
No.
It wasn't the editor's fault. It was the writing. It was absolutely the writing. This was garbage. This was wasted garbage.
Now, even obviously I liked the movie a lot more than she did. even I was like, why is she helping the fight at the end of the movie? Because it happened so fast. I was just kind of like, I mean, there was an explanation given, but it was so fast. It was just kind of like, I mean, come on, movie, you could do a little bit better than that. Because I was still kind of questioning. I was waiting for her to turn on him at any point, but keep going. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
no,
No.
no.
Go
It's
ahead.
my turn.
Yeah, you tell me why this movie is okay. It's fine.
Well, the thing is, I was prepared for the kind of movie it was because I saw the trailer.
Which I did not.
So I knew it was going to be a buddy cop movie. And I knew they were going to have Dave Franco's character was going to have awkward comedy moments in there. My tolerance level of his comedy, that's where I'm watching the movie. I'm like, okay, I know he's going to be cringe because that's his character. But let's see how long Samurai Guy can last with that. Maybe I'll be okay with that. I was so desperate for entertainment that when he turned into a vampire at the end, I was like, fine, fuck it. I was like, fine. I didn't care anymore that, oh, he knows how to fight now and he's useful now. Well, he's superpowers, he's got vampires. He's a vampire, so he gets superpowers now. I didn't mind. I just give me that because the real character of him was so annoying. I was like, fine, he could kick ass and take names now. Fine. He could be his fun vampire friend sidekick. Fine. I'll take it. My problem with the film really is it just, when there was no action, it just was very generic. It kept making me want to watch John Carpenter's Vampires. And that's an extremely unrated movie. The critics hated it. It bombed. It's a theme tonight, isn't it? It did not do well. And, I would prefer, as an overall movie from beginning to end, storytelling and the tone, I prefer John Carpenter's Vampires over Day Shift. Even especially the dialogue between the priest character and James Woods' character when he's fucking with the priest and they're kind of going back and forth at each other verbally. They had more chemistry than Jamie Foxx and Dave Franco. Jamie Foxx in this film, I know you said that he didn't seem impressive in terms of performance because they didn't really give him a lot to work with, right? I kind of got that vibe a little bit as well because it kind of seemed like Jamie Foxx at some parts of the film was good. He made me chuckle. But there were other parts where I just kind of felt like Jamie Foxx was just there. Like he literally was just, I'm going to say the line. I'm going to say the line. What's my line? That's the line. I'm going to say it. I just said the line. And now I'm going to move on over here to this part of the set. I'm going to say the line again. I'm going to say this line. It kind of felt like he was just there. Some parts of the film. We have a really great car chase sequence or truck chase sequence. The camera work, everything is phenomenal. But then you kept panning back to the little girl on her iPad. Wee! I can't, my dad's getting shot at and everything, but I'm gonna take everything like, woo, oh my goodness. Like she's like not fazed by anything. And I was just like, okay, even for a comedy, it's like, come on, guys. Come on, what are we doing here? Anyway, we already talked about the child actor being terrible. The plot, it was just generic. It was stock. We've seen it before. Now that I got that all out of the way, I'm going to talk about the motherfucking positives right now. The opening action sequence. Every single fight sequence, when we finally got them, was fucking phenomenal. And there wasn't a bad, to me personally, there wasn't a bad action set piece throughout this film. I did get tired of Jamie Foxx kind of getting beat up a little bit at the end by the main vampire chick over and over again. When it kind of seems like she's so powerful she could just kill him like that. They could have gave Jamie Foxx a little bit something better to do instead of just trying to fight her hand to hand. I'm like, dude, you're gonna lose. Like, stop it. But like that's nitpicking. But you can still enjoy it. You can still be entertained by it. I was screaming with a Narzarian brother sequence. You should have seen Samurai Guy over here. I was like, holy God, oh my God, holy shit. Scott Adkins got his blades coming out of his boots. We got fucking chucks. He's whipping out the chucks. I was losing my goddamn mind. I was already giving the movie an A+, like at that point. And then what did I turn to you and say after it was over? Immediately, when it was over, and I was so happy, I had the Joker smile. I was so happy because this is what brought me to the dance, right? Immediately when that scene was over, I turned to her and I say, "That's the best part of the movie, isn't it?"
You're like, why do I have a feeling this is as good as it's gonna get?
Yeah, I said, "What are the feeling?"
And that
the action sequences. This is the best.
And it was partly because the fucking Nazarian brothers, whom we never fucking see again.
Yeah.
And you're right. The action scenes, all of the action scenes in the movie,
however,
are well done.
Yeah,
and like I said, like every single impact, there's a style to the way the fights were filmed, where every impact is an impact. Like every time somebody hits,
man,
it's brutal.
The way they land on their necks, the physical performances from 87-11 is fucking phenomenal.
Yes.
And I'm actually, I don't know, he may change his mind after watching this review, but I'm actually gonna talk to one of the stuntmen from Day Shift this Wednesday, if that still happens. The stunt crew and the action performers are fucking phenomenal. They deserve praise. They busted their ass for this film. That's why I'm not as hard on it as she is.
At the end of the day, it's not them.
Yes,
it's not.
But
them.
I don't want to completely bash the movie just because the story's kind of generic and not funny. You know what I mean? But like I said, we're gonna differ.
Yeah.
We're gonna differ here. Okay. Yeah. But I still liked a lot of the action that was at the end. You know, I liked the homegirl cutting people down like a ninja. Franco's character was flipping off the wall, doing all kinds of shit. I liked the action at the end. I thought the action at the end, there was a big enough body count to scratch the itch and to satisfy. Was it better than the Nazarian house action sequence? No. But there was enough action and carnage and violence that I was still entertained. I wasn't left with blue balls by the finale is the point I'm trying to make. But was there anything else you want to talk about the movie before we give our rating? All I gotta say is JJ Perry, watch out for his next fucking film.
I hope.
Watch out for JJ Perry's next fucking movie, man.
I pray
it's gonna be fucking great.
I pray he gets in with better writers.
Right.
Because with his ability to film action.
Oh God. Yeah.
And if he gets in with somebody who can actually write a script that doesn't feel like they're whacking my face with their junk. Like, laugh. It's funny. It's funny. I'm
Jamie Foxx. I'm just saying the joke and I'm saying my line.
You know, it's like if he could get with a writer that was actually, you know, or if he could get like a Nazarian Brothers spinoff that was, you know, just the Nazarian Brothers characters that are actually interesting. And not just, you know, grading. I think the Nazarian Brothers have a legitimate story that I would rather go watch them. If I'm gonna be, and yeah, I'm Scott Adkins biased. Of course, I'm Scott Adkins biased.
Well, if they made a fucking spin-off movie of Army of the Dead characters, they can fucking do the Nazarian Brothers movie.
Like I said,
okay,
there is a world.
Who gave a shit about that spin-off?
Yeah, there's a world in here. There is a better. There you
go. There you go, Nathan. Thanks for super chat, man.
There's a better story in here. There's a better world in here than what we were given.
Yes.
And I'm not knocking what the positives that we did get, but the negatives that we got were painful and they were bad and they brought down the good that was in the movie. And it irritates me that you have somebody that clearly can direct action, that clearly isn't marred by the fucking Snake Eyes, that isn't marred by fucking Mortal Kombat. The Mortal Kombat's out there.
Yeah.
That it isn't marred by that bullshit that we had to put up with. You know, that can actually do it and make it look good and make it look decent on a small budget.
Mm-hmm.
He can get it done.
Yeah.
And to have it tainted by the rest of the bullshit that we could have done without.
Right.
There's a better product in there.
Yeah.
That's why I'm irritated.
Okay. All right. So anything else before we rate it now?
Ah.
All right. So C is average on our channel. You guys know this. C is average. I'm actually going to start something new. Day Shift has given me an idea to start doing here on the channel. I'm gonna do 2 ratings moving forward now. I'm gonna rate the action, and then I'm gonna rate the movie. I'm gonna do that. Starting Day Shift gave me this idea. Okay, you don't have to do that. Do you want to do that?
I was kind of going to.
Okay, you go first.
So the action, like the action that's there,
Yeah,
that we get, the brutality, the way it's filmed,
yeah,
it gets a solid A minus.
Mhm.
It's not like, I don't want to say it's perfection, it's flawless, but it's so solid.
Yeah.
In some of the shit that we get from mainstream theatrical run films, you see it.
Preach.
And I can't even tell you what a breath of fresh air it is that you can actually fucking see it. You back the camera up and you can actually breathe. Your eyes can actually focus on what's going on. You actually see Scott Adkins. You actually see that he has blades on his fucking shoes and he's kicking and
Chucks.
heads are flying. You can actually see
Fucking
shit.
phenomenal.
And yeah, that might sound like that's a bare bone. It should be a basic fucking decency in movie making, but it's not.
Yeah.
It fucking isn't.
Yeah.
So yeah, from the action standpoint, I would give it an A minus just because it's there.
Okay,
it's all
now
there.
the movie.
D.
Wow, she's giving it a D.
I fucking hated it. I was so mad. I was so mad.
Whoa.
You don't squander.
Shit.
You don't squander what you got in the Nazarian brothers just to turn it over to fucking Franco.
Wow.
Franco and bad child actor and bored ass Jamie Foxx. And then you kill Peter Stormare off screen. What the fuck? Fuck off.
Hey, this is why you guys come here, man. Honesty. All right. So I'm gonna offend a lot of people. Just like I offended everyone with my Prey review. Okay. And remember, I rate things on the genre they're trying to represent. Okay. And I'm going to give the action an A. I think the action's phenomenal. I think the stunt work's phenomenal. I think they worked their fucking asses off. And they deserve credit. A. I think the action's an A. The movie, I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but I already knew what I was going into. All I wanted from that trailer, was kick-ass, badass action scenes and stunts. So looking at it that way, did I get what I wanted? Did I get what I want? I did. I got what I wanted. Franco wasn't really funny, kind of annoying. Story was generic, by the numbers. Seen it before. But every time there was an action sequence and a stunt going on, I perked up. I sat up on the edge of my seat and I was just enjoying the badassity that was there. So all I wanted was some good-ass, kick-ass action sequences and not really that much else. That's all I wanted going in. So I would have to say, for the most part, I wasn't going into it for a great story. Is the story in there generic and not good? Yeah, it's not really that great. But going into it, did I get what I wanted? I did. So I'm going to give the action an A, and I'm going to give the movie a B. I'm sorry. I know that offends a lot of you. You get angry. And I know a lot of you out there are like, you gave Prey a C minus, and you give Day Shift a B. Different expectations. Different past leading up to what I'm about to watch. Different love for the franchise. Completely different. So, sorry. I'm giving it a B. I that's all. I didn't go in for a good story. I didn't care. I'm sorry. Usually this kind of bugs Samurai Guy. kind of didn't really care this time around. So I know that disappoints a lot of you. I'm sorry. But recently, what kind of helped me make my decision? Recently, I'm sorry, Severia, I'm going to put you on blast. Recently, I got a couple of voice messages from my homie from the UK, martial artist, actor, stuntman Michael Hode. And for the first time, he's finally seen Snake Eyes. And he was fucking stunned. He sent me 8 voice messages. And I wish I could play them for you. But he sent me 8 messages of while he was completely stunned and baffled of how the fight scenes were filmed, how the actor was filmed, the cinematography. He could not believe it, to the point he didn't even finish the fucking movie. He got 50 minutes in, and then he turned it off. This is the norm. This is what we get. If it's not John Wick, this is what we get, because David Leitch disappointed me with Bullet Train. That's my perspective of going into watching Day Shift. That's what I went in to see. I went in to see, what did 8711, what are they going to bring us? We're going to get this Scott Adkins bonus. What did I want him to show up at the end of the movie? Of course, I wanted him to show up at the end of the movie. I mean, him and his brother. I did want that. I think that would have elevated the finale. It was a shame they weren't at the end. But I knew Scott Adkins was barely going to be in the film. I knew it was going to be a cameo going in. Going in with that mentality, hey, we can finally see the action. The action's fucking phenomenal. We're not seeing this shit in mainstream Hollywood that's not named John Wick or nobody. That is why Samurai celebrates the film and gives it a B. That's why I'm more positive than negative than usual. So I'm sorry. I'm sure you guys are still disappointed in me, but Samurai Guy has to be honest. So, and if I don't have a podcast this Wednesday, well, then the stunt guy said, "Fuck you, I'm out," which is perfectly fine. We have to be honest here. All right. Geeky says, "I agree. It was a B movie." Yeah, a B. I got what I wanted. Didn't go in for a story. Didn't give a shit. I wanted to see good action and stunts. That's what I got. That's what I got. So for that, I give it a B. I'm not giving it an A. I'm not giving it an A minus. I'm not giving it a B plus. I'm giving it a B. So sorry. All right, guys. Anything else you'd like to say?
No.
No, that's it?
No.
All right. All right. And we love you, Severio. I know Snake Eyes is his favorite movie. But yeah, I think I am perfectly fine with giving it a solid B, and I move on with my life. All right, guys. Thank you for watching our Phat Pickups video tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves and hung out with us. We love talking about movies. That's right. And look at this asshole right here. Look at this guy. Yeah. You gotta love the trolls, man. Oh, you gotta love the trolls. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me go ahead and bring it up here.
I missed it.
You gotta love the trolls, man, that have nothing better to do. Oh my goodness. Man. Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh my goodness.
I hope you find happiness, sir.
Yeah, it's sad.
I hope you find meaning in your life.
When trolls show up and they have nothing better to do,
I hope you find,
it's kind of sad.
I hope you find meaning in your life and true happiness.
Yeah, I mean, guys like this, they need a hug. They either need to get laid or they need a hug. But we don't tolerate burgle cuts here on the show, and yeah. That guy has just been blocked. That's right. And if he makes another account and comes back, guess what? He gets blocked again. That's right. We ain't got time for that bullshit. All right, guys. We love having fun here with you guys. You guys are awesome. We'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys. Keep watching movies. Keep having fun. And then let nobody ruin your day. Take good. Have a good one, guys.